The instructions that come with this toilet for installation are not very clear, so here's a video to help you out. The instructions manual begins by telling you what you need and how to install the toilet onto the floor. However, they fail to mention that you need to build the toilet first. So from page 4, flip to page 9. This is where it starts. The first instruction is to place the cistern on the ceramic and fit it into place with the nut. However, the first step is actually a little bit different. The first thing you have to do is to take the flush valve apart. Now, here you can see it has a little slip and slide thing. It's difficult to do with one hand though, so I'll just take it apart now. Slips in and out like that. Then you need to take this bit off. These 3 parts fit together very well now. First, put this one in here. Second, take this guy and put it in here. Oops. Then, if you're like me and you did it first the wrong way, you can just slide that back on. Now that was a bit of a faff for me, so I had to take the whole thing off again to line these 2 parts up properly. It's really important that you can fit your, I don't know what this part is called, in there, so that it can screw in properly and easily, like this. And eventually it does stop turning. Now, you can actually do the third step on page 9. Easy enough, line these dots, like out bits, with the bits in the system there, and turn it. Now that doesn't come out. Now the next step is to install this. There are no instructions. I think it's as easy as it seems on the instructions. I just took these 2 parts off. Put that in there, and I'll screw those 2 bits on the end again. This bit goes next. You get 2 of these in your with your purchase. Just separate the 2 parts. Put the white bit back there, and put the silver bit here. Push them together. So start by taking all of your bits and bobs out of the box for the toilet seat. And my advice would just be to separate all of the pieces so that they're all like this, so that you can do this first step a little bit easier. Take note that these guys, which you need, they're number 3, are not attached to that. This bit is all together. Don't forget this little dude. Sorry, I don't really know the names of things yet. This has to go in the top, the plastic thing, and then pop it in here. I guess it needs a bit of pushing in when I've got 2 hands. And then these are going to go on the bottom. Just so that you know. This goes in like this. It's really hard to do this thing with one hand. And then when it gets to the top, when you're putting the nut on, it flattens out like that to make it not move. Now, for those who haven't done something like this before, which was me 10 minutes ago, the best way to do this actually is to hold the bolt and this piece underneath, like underneath the loo in there, and use your trusty old drill to tighten it. This does require a lot of patience, or 3 hands. A quick note, don't tighten it completely because you want to make sure that it's measured up properly before you're putting the toilet seat in, with the other one, with the other side. Okay, both those bits are on now. Now, it's time to see if the toilet lid fits or if any adjustments need to be made. because you haven't screwed it in so tightly, it should be very easy to make adjustments. If it isn't this easy, then loosen the screws a little. Ensure that the toilet seat reaches the end, that it's like a comfortable position whilst it's still very loose. It might need pushed back further or whatever, and then open it carefully. Try not to move anything, and pop those off. If I had a flexible screwdriver head, I'd probably try and get in there and tighten it up like that, but still waiting for that to come in the post. So I'll take this off the toilet seat and screw it in. Or actually, as I've just figured out, keep the toilet seat closed, and you can do it like that. Very soft closed toilet lid. Perhaps I need to loosen the screws a bit. Okay, now your toilet is made and looking beautiful. Turn back to page 4. This part of the instructions is great. Mark the middle. This next part also great, unless you have a floor pipe, then it's quite a bit harder. Draw a line between them. This next part, like bit of confusion here because it's quite technical language. I didn't get it and accidentally drilled holes in the floor, essentially way too close to the toilet. Now, a massive tip would be to measure from here to here using tape, and then put that tape on the floor, like I've done here. Because unless you're incredibly strong, the step 6, where you have to position the toilet, is going to be done by pushing it in place. Now, the widest you can go is between these 2 points. So these things, which at the moment have red tape on, have to be positioned, oops, at the widest point. So, time for me to drill some new holes. I'm going to tell the truth, this step took absolutely ages and a lot of swearing. Once you've pushed the toilet back in place, you get your screw here, and you find the plastic thing, the rubber thing that's at the back, get it to link and screw it in. Then just put this top on there. Just popped to the shop to buy one of these. Unfortunately, they only have it in 30 centimeters, but I'll get another one soon. And now it's time to see if everything worked all right.